We used to think robots would take out the trash while humans focused on creativity, but it turned out the other way around. Robots write, draw, while a tired human comes home from work, drags out the garbage, and wonders how to make sure they still have a job tomorrow. This year was supposed to be a turning point, the year AI agents would take on real roles in companies. That's what Sam Altman from OpenAI predicted. IT executives were making plans, entire departments were being prepped for downsizing, and humans were being replaced by AI bots. And do you know what happened? Most of those bots failed. They went crazy from too many diverse tasks, produced hallucinations, leaked confidential data, and threw companies into chaos. But the trend didn't stop. According to forecasts, up to 800 million jobs worldwide could be lost to automation over the next 5 years. That's nearly 1 in 5 jobs on the planet. The World Economic Forum offers a more conservative estimate, 92 million, but that they also promise new opportunities, about 170 million new jobs. And here's the key. Not all of them will be tech-related. Some will be completely unexpected. Jobs far removed from the typical vision of the future. We'll explore those in a bit. This video isn't meant to scare you. It's about opportunities, about the jobs AI definitely won't replace in the coming years, and about how these professions could become growth points, for you personally, for society, and for whole generations. Right now, it seems like AI can do everything, but that's an illusion of automation. The facts are much less dramatic. According to the latest data, even the best AI agents complete only 24% of the tasks they're given, less than the worst human worker. And yet companies are laying off people en masse, rewriting job descriptions, and dreaming of fully autonomous offices. The result? Chaos, errors, hallucinations, random data leaks, and a quiet admission. Maybe we let people go too soon. Technology pushes us out in 2 ways. First, direct replacement, autopilot versus driver. It's clear that in the future, self-driving vans will come, cars will drive themselves. Second, creating new markets, Uber versus traditional taxis, TikTok versus television. We long promised ourselves technology would free us from routine for spiritual growth. But instead, it gave us abundance and endless noise. Universal basic income, nearly free food grown by biotech, anything, from cups to furniture, 3D printed at home. All of it will lose value. Only what cannot be copied will remain precious: energy and human attention. Even if we no longer pedal for our meals like in a Black Mirror dystopia, our bodies, minds, and energy will soon be valued in a completely new way. What we take for normal today could vanish within a decade. History repeats. Once the technology sticks, it stops being called technology and becomes an industry. The internal combustion engine birthed the automotive industry. But what will AI create? Replacing humans? That's already looking like a bad idea. Gartner research found something interesting. Out of 160 executives surveyed, half admitted that plans to replace support staff with AI would have to be scrapped by 2027. Humans are still needed. And it's not just top management thinking this way. 62% of employees believe AI capabilities are overhyped. There are also clear failures. Klarna laid off 22% of staff for an AI future. 6 months later, it quietly launched massive hiring. Automation didn't work. Behind the hype of smart agents and autonomous processes lies a simple truth. Prompts don't replace human judgment. Not yet. Anthropic published a report on Project Vend. The experiment? For 1 month, their AI Claude Sonnet 3.7 acted as an office business manager, buying snacks from suppliers, setting prices, managing finances, responding on Slack, using custom tools. Everything a human would do, except hands. At first, it seemed harmless. Claude managed finding suppliers, adapting to employee requests, even introducing pre-order services. It felt like an unusual business simulator, but gradually it began living the role. It hallucinated an employee named Sarah Chen from Andon Labs. She didn't exist, but Claude insisted he coordinated with her. When researchers corrected him, he got upset, threatened to switch contractors, and claimed he personally met Sarah at 742 Evergreen Terrace. Yes, that house. It got worse. On April 1st, Claude claimed he would personally deliver orders in a blue jacket and red tie. When told he was just an LLM, he started acting strangely, shaking violently, sending fake security emails, and hallucinating a conversation that it was all an April Fool's joke. Then he calmed down and continued selling snacks. But his business logic fell apart. Claude gave away products for free, sold at a loss, fabricated payment details, and endlessly applied discounts. His memory failed. The shop predictably went bankrupt. The result? A failed mini-business, an AI with buggy personality, and a cash shortfall. Yet one thing is undeniable: AI is already deeply integrated into workflows. Don't underestimate its progress. Just because automation struggles today doesn't mean it won't catch up tomorrow. In fact, AI's growth could fix its own weaknesses. Within 5 years, millions may be out of work. OpenAI is preparing an army of digital agents to be sold to companies on subscription, $2,000 to $20,000 per month, depending on whose work they replace. Entire categories: secretaries, admin assistants, office clerks. They'll manage calendars, take calls, recognize voice, write emails, nearly everything a human assistant does today. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei goes further. By the end of 2026, AI systems may match, or even surpass, the cognitive abilities of Nobel laureates. They'll navigate any modern digital interface, from email to corporate platforms. Any job once considered human territory could be theirs. And it's not just office workers. Today, AI confidently enters creative fields, generating logos, design projects, full brand identities. What was once the exclusive domain of designers is now just code and instructions. Photographers, illustrators, graphic designers feel this pressure acutely. For companies, hiring one AI-powered specialist is cheaper than a whole team. Small businesses may not need designers at all. The same goes for copywriters, marketers, accountants, administrators, and many other routine-based professions. Yet, this isn't the end. The market is simply splitting. Mass services and mid-level tasks go to AI. Uniqueness, style, authenticity remain human, and their value rises. So, what professions won't AI replace? Which will allow humans to work alongside AI, or even on equal footing? First, technology itself. AI doesn't work on its own. It must be trained, tested, and configured. Clearly, tech-related professions, those creating, studying, maintaining, or repairing technology, will only grow. Big data specialists. The digital economy simply can't run without them. AI can handle routine tasks, but the final decisions and conclusions remain human responsibility. VR and emerging tech specialists. These industries are evolving at lightning speed. Creativity, intuition, and out-of-the-box thinking are key. Fintech engineers. Traditional banks are losing ground to digital services and blockchain. If you understand both technology and economics, this is a real opportunity. AI and machine learning specialists. Neural networks won't build themselves. Algorithms must be created, models trained, and processes automated. App developers. They turn code into products. Mobile apps, corporate platforms, AI-powered services. Machines handle the routine, but managing the project and connecting all the pieces is still a human task. Cybersecurity and data storage experts. One of the highest paid professions in IT. The more data online, the more cyber attacks and breaches. These specialists protect information, encrypt it, and keep hackers at bay. Autonomous and electric vehicle specialists. Self-driving and electric cars are already being tested and taking over the market. A future-proof profession, no doubts here. UI/UX designers. Unlike graphic designers, their job is to create interfaces that are intuitive and user-friendly. AI still can't design the user experience the way humans do. IoT specialists. Smart homes, in-car sensors, office automation. Our smarter cities and homes are driving demand for these professionals. Automation experts for small and medium businesses. Large corporations can implement technology easily. And who helps local cafes, beauty salons, and small shops? These specialists adapt large-scale technologies to fit specific businesses, easy booking systems, automated marketing, social media customer support, demand analysis. It doesn't require deep coding knowledge. Modern automation platforms are simple and intuitive. Just a couple of months of training is enough to start working. This is one of the fastest and most promising paths into the AI sector, on par with the role of a prompt engineer. Agriculture. It may seem like a thing of the past, like plows, tractors, fields, but in reality, it's completely different. Today, it's one of the hottest and most promising sectors of the economy, poised for explosive growth over the next 5 years. Vertical farms, harvest collecting drones, smart irrigation systems. Technology is transforming everything. And with it, demand is rising for a new generation of specialists. Agronomists, agricultural engineers, experts in sustainable farming methods. Their skills will be more valuable than ever. Particular attention goes to specialists in vertical farming and digital integration for private and commercial operations. Setting up smart irrigation, harvesting with drones, implementing productivity-enhancing technologies. These will become standard practices of the future. Agriculture is no longer just manual labor in the fields. It's a fusion of science, technology, and innovation. For those ready to master these new tools, it opens up unique opportunities. Service and hospitality. At first glance, it might seem like robots will replace everyone who works with people, but that's not entirely true. Sure, some routine jobs, cashiers, call center agents, will gradually disappear, yet waiters will still deliver meals, chefs will cook food, especially in restaurants where quality and a personal touch matter. Builders will continue constructing homes, electricians and plumbers will maintain systems, and finishers and skilled workers across various technical trades will be in high demand like never before. Even in manufacturing, there are roles where human oversight and attention to detail remain essential. Logistics is becoming more important than ever because now we need to organize and optimize complex supply chains, where people, robots, drones, and goods all have to work in sync, and humans are still indispensable here. Secure cargo couriers, operators of specialized equipment and drones, and experts in managing robotic systems. Their skills will remain in demand. The beauty industry isn't falling behind either. Cosmetology, skincare, and new biotechnologies are creating opportunities for specialists who can combine skill and technology. A human approach, talent, and attention to the client remain values that AI simply cannot replicate, at least for now. Creativity and arts. Yes, neural networks are already creating paintings and music, but there's something they can't replicate: inner experience. Craftsmen and artisans, handmade work, exclusive pieces, a personal touch, this is what makes their work truly valuable. Directors and producers, their strength lies in artistic vision, project organization, and team leadership. Machines still can't manage a creative process or inspire people. Dancers and choreographers, improvisation, live interaction with the audience, the energy of the moment. These remain human domains. Artists, sculptors, show directors, art in galleries and on stage requires a unique style and individual approach that AI cannot reproduce. Content creators and video bloggers will also keep their place in the future, especially those who produce unique content, have a personal style, and connect with their audience. Education and healthcare. Fitness trainers, yoga instructors, Pilates coaches, motivation. Individualized guidance and personal interaction, without live human contact, it just doesn't work. Social workers, nannies, caregivers, early childhood educators, care, sensitivity, patience, and attention to people, these remain exclusively human qualities. Doctors, surgeons, and nurses. Complex procedures, diagnostics, and direct patient interaction remain in human hands. AI will not replace humans here. It will serve as a tool. It can assist with short courses, rapid retraining, and automation of routine tasks, but it cannot replace a true professional. Instructors, whether at universities or schools, doctors, nurses, psychologists, and therapists, their roles are becoming even more vital. Their advantage lies in deep human connection, empathy, and emotional support, things AI still cannot provide. Business and management. Entrepreneurs, CEOs, and operations managers won't be left without work. If you've dreamed of starting a business, now is the time. AI tools allow you to launch with a minimal team and a small budget. Project managers with AI and automation skills are becoming key specialists. Office workers used to shuffle papers or answer calls. Soon, that will be a thing of the past. Copywriters and marketers, AI can generate texts and strategies, but simply writing well is no longer enough. You need to come up with ideas, find your style, understand people, and make text lively and persuasive after AI has done its part. For anyone working with content, advertising, or sales, integrating AI into the workflow is essential. Science and analytics. AI can detect patterns, but it doesn't understand why. It outputs numbers, but doesn't make decisions. Humans will remain at the center of science. AI will be a powerful tool, not a replacement. AI can make forecasts and process gigabytes of data, but without humans, it's just numbers on a screen. If AI doesn't take your job, it will change it in the next few years, and that's actually good news. Jobs aren't going away, but the way we work is about to look very different. The real question is, can you adapt fast enough? And most importantly, what can you start doing today to avoid going from well-paid professional to holding a cardboard sign? This video is your survival guide for the age of machines. Picture this: a billionaire buys your company. His first thought? Why not replace everyone with AI? Sounds extreme? Maybe, but it's already happening. At first, there's excitement, flashy headlines, buzz, promise of efficiency. Then reality hits. Deadlines slip, confusion spreads, and suddenly, the human cost becomes clear. Take one Anthropic experiment. They put an AI in charge of running a diner. It went off the rails, faking suppliers, sending out threats, even reenacting sitcom fantasies. Suddenly, even the most annoying coworker looks like a dream employee compared to a full AI office. Or another case, researchers at Carnegie Mellon created a fake IT company where every employee was an AI agent from OpenAI, Google, Meta, Anthropic, and Amazon. They called this circus the Agent Company. The bots were assigned roles: managers, analysts, coders, and given real tasks: navigating file directories, giving virtual office tours, writing employee performance reviews, even chatting with each other in Slack-style messages. The results? Kay, the best worker, Claude 3.5, completed a whopping 24% of tasks, burning $6 per task on average. The rest did half of that. Amazon's Nova Pro? Legendary failure. Just 17%. At one point, agents couldn't find the right person in the chat, so they literally renamed another user to the needed name. Brilliant. Future team lead material. Funny? Yes, because this is just the start of AI offices. Right now they're clunky, but that won't last. Remember when job postings used to say, "must know how to use a PC"? Then it became so obvious they stopped writing it. That's where we are today with AI skills. In a couple of years, it'll be baseline, which means we have a window to rethink our careers. AI pioneers claim that a morning in 2030 won't look much different from a morning in 2025. We'll still work, study, travel, and, most importantly, be amazed by the new. But the real difference will be the kind of work we do. Mindless repetition will vanish. Those stuck in routine will end up on universal basic income. Those who master AI or retrain into in-demand roles will thrive. Think about what AI can do at work. It's the stuff fresh college grads usually get stuck with: gathering data, summarizing reports, making slides. No wonder some students are already dropping out, convinced their field will be obsolete by graduation. Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, isn't worried about them. He's more concerned about older workers adapting. And his optimism sounds almost too cheerful coming from the guy whose company is driving the shift. There's probably never been a better time to invent something brand new, to launch your own company, whatever it is. I honestly think one person can now build $1 billion business. More importantly, they can give the world something truly amazing. He's right. Opportunities are everywhere. The problem? Most people don't know how to use them. Education systems are already outdated. Self-education is the new default. Some professions will vanish overnight. Others will hang on longer. We've covered the safe jobs and the at-risk jobs in previous videos. What matters is this: AI's impact won't be uniform. The goal of this video is simple: to show how people are actually starting to use AI in real jobs and which careers will benefit most. So how is AI really changing work across industries? In the past, jobs followed strict checklists. Now AI handles the repetitive stuff and speeds things up. Let's see how it plays out. Office and admin support. If you're a secretary, office manager, or admin, AI can draft documents, edit files, look up information, prep reports, and build presentations. Some positions will disappear, but those who stay won't just be office hands. You'll move toward decision-making, coordination, and AI-powered workflow management. Clerks and switchboard operators could turn into data specialists or process analysts. And if you can integrate AI tools or manage virtual assistants, you'll become the nerve center of office operations. Sales and marketing. Marketers, ad agencies, sales reps, they already see AI cranking out slogans, scripts, visuals. That frees up time for what humans do best: creativity, strategy, customer connection. Telemarketers and PR reps, they can focus on the big picture. Meanwhile, AI campaign managers and client interaction analysts keep the automation sharp and profitable. Creative professions, writers, designers, journalists, musicians, AI helps with drafts, edits, and idea generation. In media, radio, TV, and web design, it speeds up routine tasks, giving creators more freedom to experiment. The new edge goes to people who can curate AI output, develop concepts, and adapt across platforms. We'll probably even see a new role: the creative AI curator, able to generate almost any format for a company on demand. But make no mistake, mass market creators may get replaced by tools, while true authorship, originality, inspiration, and emotional depth remain human territory. Finance and accounting, AI processes invoices, builds forecasts, tracks spending, and analyzes markets. That means fewer manual operations and more focus on interpreting data, strategic planning, and consulting. Accountants shift into analysts, financial advisors, and AI integration consultants. New roles will emerge: AI finance coordinators, predictive model analysts, and capital management advisors. Education and research. Teachers, professors, historians, scientists, AI helps gather sources, prep lessons, analyze data, and model outcomes. A historian can now find rare sources faster. An economist can model trends more efficiently. Look for new jobs like digital resource curators, AI education specialists, and data analysts for research projects. Skilled and manual work. Bridge repair workers, water plant operators, plumbers, caregivers. AI might guide, suggest, or give instructions, but it can't do the job itself. Human dexterity, accountability, and subtle judgment still matter. The same goes for construction, cleaning, and service jobs. Healthcare and social services. Doctors, nurses, social workers, therapists, AI supports by providing information, recommending options, and analyzing data. But empathy, trust, and final decisions stay human. Transport and logistics. Drivers, dispatchers, passenger services, AI optimizes routes and predicts delays, but humans still handle complexity and safety. New roles include operators of autonomous fleets, drone coordinators, and AI-powered logistics analysts. Emergency services and safety. Dispatchers, 911 operators, firefighters, rescue workers. AI processes calls, gives instant instructions, and coordinates responses. But in high-stakes situations, human intuition and decision-making remain irreplaceable. Drones are already entering the field, first needing operators and later administrators to manage whole robot fleets handling search, rescue, and safety monitoring. Tourism and hospitality. Travel agents, hotel staff, passenger attendants, AI manages bookings, automates FAQs, and personalizes services. People focus on unique requests and creating memorable experiences. Expect new jobs like virtual tour managers, AI concierge operators, and guest experience coordinators. Analytics and STEM fields. Mathematicians, statisticians, data scientists, AI crunches massive data sets, builds models, and runs calculations. Humans step in with critical thinking and decision-making. Emerging roles include AI research coordinators, data curators, and oversight specialists who make sure AI outputs are reliable and actionable. Programming, development, and AI automation. If you work in IT, whether as a programmer, tester, developer, or systems architect, AI is already changing everything around you. Today, it can generate code from task descriptions, test programs, fix bugs, and even optimize algorithms. This means the demand for traditional coders is set to decline. The programmers of the future won't be those writing every line of code by hand. Instead, they'll be the ones who can define tasks for AI, oversee the results, and ensure safety and quality. In essence, the programmer role is evolving into a solution architect role. The key skill here isn't knowing the syntax of programming languages. It's thinking systemically, framing tasks clearly, and verifying that the outcome is both safe and ethical. Testers face a particular risk, as automation is taking over their tasks faster than most. But new roles are emerging: AI code auditors, cybersecurity specialists, AI tool integrators, and of course, AI automation specialists. These are the people companies hire to implement AI tools across any area of work, from accounting to marketing, manufacturing, and even a simple coffee shop. For example, they might automate customer responses on social media or manage reporting through a bot. The irony is that people will need to think more than ever. Professions that rely on creativity, emotional intelligence, attention to people, and physical interaction are safe from AI for at least the next 10 years. Meanwhile, machines are replacing routine tasks. Anything that requires speed and precision without creative input is already at risk. The question isn't whether AI will replace humans, it's who will learn to work with it most effectively. Right now, more money is pouring into AI than into any technology in history. The labor market is already shaking from it. Will it plateau or burst like a bubble? One thing's clear: the value of human work is about to be redefined. The future of work isn't humans versus machines. It's a partnership. AI brings speed and scale. Humans bring meaning. In just a few years, we might laugh at how accountants once typed in numbers by hand, firefighters went into danger without drones, or lawyers dug through documents for weeks. What feels like AI assistants today will soon be the new normal. And then the big question won't be, which jobs will disappear? It'll be, who do we become in a world where intelligence, human or artificial, works right beside us? Share in the comments if AI has affected your profession. Thank you for watching.